Alright YouTube, what's going on? My name's Captain Crush and I'm here to discuss the one WNBA game we have today. If you're new to my channel, what I do is I discuss fantasy sports, proposition bets, you name it, I'll cover it. NFL, NBA, WNBA, some MLB and PGA. Fact of the matter is this, we're in the tail end of summer, thank God. We have 30 days left before NFL is going to be kicking off and actually being an every week thing. NBA's right around the corner, so just hold out a little bit longer and we can get through this together. Dallas Wings and Seattle Storm. One game today because they don't know how to schedule these games right. 6.5 point spread favoring Dallas, over under 167.5. At least it's a high point total for WNBA. All right. So we're going to go right over to PrizePicks and we are going to see what we can come up with. So a lot of this stuff has already been bumped, but there's a few players that I want to discuss today. One of them is going to be Tierra McCowan, 33.5 fantasy score. This is a little bit high considering what her overall ceiling is, but she's been on a tear as of late. I absolutely think it's in play. I'm not really going for to make her a core play on this. I will say what I did do is I took her points over at 13.5 this morning, but now it's all the way up to what, 14.5? I still think it's a good play. Seattle doesn't play a lot of defense and they also play at a fast pace. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over to Outlier Bet and we're going to crunch this down. All right, so the true line that they're showing over here is 15.5 points, okay? And what she started at this morning when I woke up was 13.5. As you can see, Seattle's giving up 9th in points allowed, which means there's only 12 teams. They're almost dead last in points allowed. They play at a fast pace. She's been trending up. Look, as you can see from the last week, 725 on, she's just been taking more shots. She's been getting it done, and she has a ceiling of right around probably 20 points for the most part. She did have 25 here, but that's definitely an outlier game. Her range of outcomes is anywhere between probably 8 to 20 points. I would also target her rebounds over 9 if you can still find that prop. It's out there. According to this, these two teams have yet to meet this season, but it was in 2022 that I don't really factor that in at all, okay? But let's go ahead and look at the rebound situation here. Over 9 rebounds. This is her last 20. She's come through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 times for 60%. Last 10, she's come through how many times? Again, 60%. And the last 5, everyone's favorite last 5. What would you guys do without the last 5? Let's be real, 60%, okay? But the number that you need to worry about is this. Seattle is ranked 11th in rebounds allowed. That means they're next to dead last in rebounds allowed. So if you want to target McCowan's points, rebounds, or just rebounds, you have Captain Crush's blessing. If this was at 13.5, it would be my play of the day. I woke up and saw it at about 7 a.m. I posted it on my Dub Club as fast as I could. It's been bumped a full point, and I'll be shocked if it doesn't go up another point. Hopefully it comes back down to 14 if people get smart, but we'll have to wait and see. All right, so here's her rebound prop. It's absolutely in play, and I'm gonna segue over to Natasha Howard, 8 rebounds as well. For the same reason Tierra McCowan's rebounds is good. Now, do I like them in the same slip? No, and this is where having some type of awareness comes into play. You don't want to have 2 players on the same team fighting for the same rebound in your slip. Are they 2 individual good plays? Absolutely. But do we get to make straight play bets on this app we call PrizePicks? No. So we're forced into taking a parlay. However, can they both get it done? Yes. Can you have them both in the same slip? I don't think it's optimal, folks. Okay, some people may disagree, but I don't think it's an optimal strategy. But I do like these 2 plays. These are probably my favorite plays. Hopefully Natasha can crush. There's a reason Dallas is very good at getting rebounds. They're top team. I think they're number 2, if not number 1 in grabbing rebounds, okay? So those are probably my 2 favorite. And then I want to talk about a combo prop. Arike and Sabali, 39.5 points combined. I like less. I think these combo props for the most part are hot garbage, but I'm still kind of, coming around to them now that PrizePicks has made a concentrated effort to make them better because Alabama's forcing people into this. So if you want to take less here, you can. If you want to take more, I don't think that's the correct play. I think it would be less if you want to look at it. And speaking of actual points, Jewel Lloyd, okay? She's always going to be in play, all right? This is Jewel Lloyd's last game. When was one of her last 5 games? I'm not sure, but I wanted to show you something, okay? She played 34 minutes, 7 for 15, 3 for 6, 9 of 9 from the free throw line, and had 26 points, all right? And then I wanted to go back and show you Tierra McCowan, her rebounds. This was against the Aces, and look at her rebound number, 14. And look at Natasha Howard's rebound number, 11. And that's versus the Aces, and they don't give up rebounds very often, okay? So I wanted to say that it can be done having them in the same slip. I just don't think think it's optimal, but I do like both plays on their own right, okay? And I showed you Jewell Loyd's. That's one of her recent games. The reason I showed you that is because this is an outlier game as far as she only took 15 shot attempts. She's normally going to chuck up way more than that. The fact that they're 6.5 point dogs, she should have to score a lot more as well. All right, so Jewell Loyd has played them twice this season on paper is what it's showing me. And that the time she played on June 17th, she had 39 points, and the time before that, she had 30. The point is, Dallas is 6th. They're right in the middle of the pack. Nothing too good, nothing too bad. They're right in the middle. They're average. Jewell's going to have to chuck to be able to keep this game competitive, okay? I know she's going to have to chuck. That's what she does. Don't even worry about these last 5s or last 10s, last 20s, unless you're just looking at it to find a range of outcomes, which is what I do. All right. So out of the last 20, she's hit 45% of the time. Again, what I want you to see here is the ceiling potential. 41, 39, 32, 30, 33, 39, 37. Those are her ceiling games, and her floor is going to be right around 12 to 15. Okay. So the range of outcomes tonight is probably going to be between 15 and 30 realistically, and hopefully we get on the right side of that. I normally don't tell you guys to take Jewell. This has been bumped since from 23.5 earlier, but if it's a same game parlay, we only have one game, so I'm literally digging in this dumpster to try to find you guys anything that would make sense at all. All right, so there's two more people that I want to discuss, and that's going to be Sabali, fantasy score at 35.5. I like more. It was 35. They bumped it to 35.5. Unfortunately, it stinks, but it is what it is. It's still in play. Why do I like her fantasy score? Because her fantasy point per minute checks out. If she's going to play 30 to 35 minutes tonight, if the game's competitive, she'll have opportunity to soar over that fantasy line, okay? I'm not really concerned with the last 5 being green beans because I hate to see that. I'd rather see 5 red peppers because then I would know that a bounce back is due. Against the Aces, she had 38, 42, 37, 46, and 37. Her floor is probably about 25. Her ceiling's probably about 45, okay? Again, make sure you're making correct slips when you do this. If you want to throw in Satao and maybe a MLB play, you could do that, or maybe even a PGA or League of Legends play. I don't know. Do whatever you're going to do. And the last person I'm going to talk about is Gabby Williams. Today in my Discord, everyone wanted to talk about Gabby Williams. We had a discussion about her for a solid hour. She started the last 5 games she played, okay? She's only played 7 games total this season. Look right here, okay? Obviously, she's coming back from injury, so in the 7 games she's played, she averaged 28.5 minutes. The first 2 games she came off the bench, she didn't start. The last 5 she's been starting. Her minutes have been trending up. I will say that 25, 29, then she started to get 30, 33, 35, all right? Her fantasy point per minute, it's not good. It's between 0.4 and 0.8. That's the range of outcomes for her fantasy points per minute, all right? So she does grab blocks and steals that are worth 3 points apiece. Here's the thing. Every model I look at, my own included, has her going for about 20 minutes for some reason. I don't think it's updated yet to be able to know because of the small sample size. Like I told the people in my Discord, I'm waiting for the underdog starting lineup, and if I see that she's starting today, I'll take a shot on her fantasy score only because she racks up blocks and steals some games, and she can probably get 2 to 3 blocks and steals any given time she's on the court, which is 9 fantasy points. I'm not saying she's going to get that tonight. Not a chance that I'm saying that. It's possible, and if I get the opportunity of her playing 30 plus minutes, I will take more on that. That is for you, Hitman, okay? That little breakdown there. Again, I will wait for the underdog starting lineup alert, and then I will make my decision, but it's in play. If she's going to be a starter tonight, it's in play. All right, so again, we only have that one game today. I want to say something real quick. Yesterday, for me, I got shelled. I made a Twitter announcement. It was absolutely brutal. I had some things right, but my core plays, Dewana Bonner, Jordan Canada, and Asia Wilson, it was all hook season. They all went right to the line and hook, okay? Jordan Canada was heartbreak. She literally hooked me. Asia Wilson was at 42 and then got benched with like 3 minutes left, but that game was long over before the 4th quarter. And then Dewana Bonner must have shot 4 for 18 or something ridiculous. The taco curse cursed her, and she went ahead and sold. So you're going to have days like that, folks, especially when you're doing this every single day. You need to keep in mind you're not going to win every single day. Anyone thinking that is clueless and is not in this for the long haul. Okay, if I can tell you guys anything, it would be don't force it. If you're not feeling comfortable about a play, don't play it. No one's forcing you to take these plays. No one's forcing you to bet. It's okay to take a day off, folks. All right? It's totally fine. It's totally okay. No one's going to shame you. Don't let the degenerative mindset affect what you do. It's your money. Make good decisions with it and you'll be okay in the long run. All right, so to recap, Natasha Howard's fantasies in play, Gabby Williams if she's a starter, Natasha Howard rebounds, McCowan's rebounds all in play. I told you about the one under that I wanted to choose. Cap, why don't you have any more unders? Listen, it's one game. I don't want to go with unders today. I just don't feel like taking the under sweat today. I've already got unders in MLB, and I'm already ready to tilt and sweat because of that. What I will say is that I got less than 30 days left to go ham on NFL, and I can't wait. And I will transition this channel into NFL content all week long. All right, we will be done with the WNBA and MLB segment of all this. I cannot wait, and I hope you guys are there to witness it with me. All right, now I did make one contest over on Underdog, and here it is. Joe Musgrove higher than 6Ks, but guess what? He's scratched. Mr. Kodai higher than 6, but I believe he's bumped. Natasha Howard higher than 8 rebounds, which I talked about. And then again, Tierra McCowan higher than 13.5 points. I discussed that with you guys. She's already been bumped. That is my Underdog. Remember, if you're new on Underdog, go ahead and use promo code CRUSH so I can give you 30 free days of my Discord once you DM me. All right, and that's the end of the video. Just a quick little synopsis on the one game slate that we have, and it's a late night hammer. Let me tell you, it starts at 10:30 Eastern, 9:30 my time. Hopefully we get a close game. Key to the whole slate, the one game we have, is having a close game. If it's a blowout, all bets are off. The books have an insane edge on same game parlays, but it is what it is. If you're interested in my dub club and want to get more and be involved in my Discord, you can go to captaincrush.net, sign up for the gold package. It's right there. But all in all, I appreciate you guys. All I ask for is if you enjoyed or learned anything, give me a like and possibly a subscribe if you're new. Appreciate you guys. It's a short little video, short little day. I'm probably gonna go golf. Good luck tonight. I'm giving you a salute, and as always, let's crush.